and sizable.
Hey folks, Rebel Brewer here, and we're back with another home brew kit review. This is take two. The first one was a little bit long, so we're going to get right down to it. Barons Brown Ale. If you remember the first one, it was the Barons Lite Ale. It was terrible. We're going to pour this one up, taste it, and see if we can get a better result out of this one. So, first we'll give it a little pour. I've already poured half of it, so we're kind of giving it a second pour. And as you can see, it's a nice looking beer. It's got a nice head on it. Little tiny bit of chill haze, but not much. But it's your typical brown ale. Nice copper brown color, nice head on it. Nice and creamy, sticks around. But as always, the proof is in the taste, so let's give it a go. And if you guys remember the first video, my Barons Light beer video, it was a disaster. I dumped half of it down the sink. So we're going to see if we can do better on this one. With this one, I did it a little bit differently. I bought some fresh yeast. I bought some fresh Nottingham. And I went ahead and brewed it for 2.5 weeks in primary under strict temperature control. I kept the temperature between 18 and 21 Celsius, mostly towards the 18 degree mark. And at the end of fermentation, I went ahead and actually I did a hydrometer reading to make sure everything was fermented, and it was. So let's give it a taste and see how it turned out. It's drinkable. Yeah, it's drinkable. And I'm not going to say too much more about it than that. Let's give it another go here. Yeah, it's not good. It's drinkable. It's not a great beer. No, it's not that it's not great. It's not even good. It has a weird medicine-y taste to it, the same that was present in my first Barons brew, the Light Ale. And like this has a little bit different flavor because it's a darker beer, but it's still got that Buckley's taste to it. One of my longtime subscribers, Wader, commented on this in my first video that he brewed a few of these kits himself and he noticed an off flavor in all the kits that he brewed. I think this could be it. I'm tasting the same thing. It's like a Buckley's flavor. Yeah, I can't recommend this Barons kit. I mean, I've been brewing since like 2007. So I've been brewing 8 years now. And this is the worst product I've come across. It's terrible. And I shouldn't say terrible. You know what? I'm going to give this a 2 out of 5. It's just bad. It's not terrible. This beer is not terrible. It's just really bad. It tastes similar to beer, but I can't recommend this. My only recommendation is steer clear of Barons. You'll notice the ingredients on the box. There's some simple sugars in with this one, and you don't need that. All you need is your hopped malt. That's when you look at ingredients in a canned kit or your kit in a bag. All you need is your hopped malt. You don't need different ingredients thrown in, simple sugars. It's just not needed. And I don't know how much. It doesn't list how much they actually use in the kits. So that's a cause for concern, I would say. But I was hoping I could get a better result out of this Barons kit. You know, I was hoping the first one may have just been human error, my brewing. And it just looks like it's a bad product. And this is the first time that I recommended staying away from a full kit. Because I've brewed all the kits. I've brewed Muttons. I've brewed Coopers, Festa Brew, Brewcraft, Mayor Grove Jack, Black Rock, Brew House, and I've gotten good results to varying degrees with all of those kits. But this is just, it's poor quality. It is cheap, I'll give it that, but it's poor quality. It's terrible. You're better off just staying right away from it. And yeah, I hate to do that. I was going to give this a 1.5 out of 5, but I decided to give it a 2. It's scraped out a 2, put it that way. I won't be brewing this anymore, unfortunately. And I like to be positive. I like to point out the better parts of the kits, but it's hard when it's a poor quality kit, in my opinion. It's just it makes terrible beer. But the taste of beer is subjective. I mean, it may just be me. Other people may like the taste. And if you had good experiences with this beer, then please leave me a comment or send me a message. I'd like to discuss it because maybe it's just I don't like the particular taste of it. I mean, I don't. It tastes like Buckley's cough syrup to me. Maybe if you're a big fan of Buckley's, this is the kit for you. I don't know. But anyways, I'll keep this one short. I'll just wrap up by saying my Barons adventure has been a disaster, and I won't be going back for another one. With that being said, we do have another kit in the pipe, a new kit. It's a Morgan's. We started with the Morgan's Canadian India Pale Ale, and now I'm going to try the Morgan's Canadian Blonde. It's in the bottles, conditioning right now, and it'll be ready for review very shortly. So once again, we'll give this a 2 out of 5, and it just scrapes out a 2 out of 5. I really wouldn't recommend this product to anybody. It's cheap, but it's a bad kit. There are other good price kits out there that'll give you a great beer. This is just I can't even call it mediocre. It's just bad. It's just, unless you have a thing for Buckley's cough syrup, I would say stay away from this. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Keep on brewing, and cheers. Here's to better brewing than Barons. See you next time.